We're going to start with a North London derby sustainability quiz. Tottenham against Arsenal, Dier against Saka. Okay? It's all obviously environmental themed. It's also all football related. So should we get going and see how much you know?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's go, let's go.
Which football club has been recognised as the greenest in the world and in recent seasons has worn kits made of bamboo and of leftover coffee grounds? They had Forest in the title.
Oh, Nottingham Forest?
No, it's not.
Forest Green Rovers.
Well done.
Forest Green Rovers. No, I was never going to get that.
Liverpool's kit is made entirely from plastic bottles. Approximately how many recycled bottles are needed to make each kit? 18, 9 or 1?
9.
18.
Correct. Oh. Which former Arsenal player is co-founder of clean energy business GF Biochemicals?
Is it Flamini?
FLAMINI.
Correct. During lockdown 1, which Spurs defender started work on his very own vegetable garden?
Eric.
Myself.
Is it ongoing?
Yeah, it's ongoing, yeah.
LED floodlights reduce floodlight energy consumption by how much? 20%, 30% or 40%?
20%?
20%.
30. Spurs have a long-term target of no more than 23% of supporters travelling to home games by car. At the old White Hart Lane, what percentage of fans went to games by car? And the options are 62.5%, 71.6% or 35.4%.
62.5, I think.
35.4?
Yeah, you're flying here, Bukayo. During Project Restart, which player pledged to plant 3,000 trees for every one of his team's victories?
Hector Bellerin.
Bellerin.
For a while, it didn't look like many trees, did it?
At the start, no.
During 2018-19 season, Arsenal became the first club to introduce a reusable cup trial scheme. How many single-use plastic cups are they able to save on using? 20,000, 50,000 or 10,000?
20,000.
20,000.
Correct. So here's a list of players who play for Spurs or Arsenal. What is the one thing they all have in common? Jack Wilshere, Hector Bellerin, Matt Doherty, Alex Morgan, Serge Gnabry and Jermaine Defoe.
I'm going to guess they all were vegans.
They all drive electric cars.
It's a good guess. They're actually all vegan. Bukayo, correct.
Yeah?
In the 2020 Premier League sustainability table, which team came top?
Tottenham then, no?
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might make you feel a bit better though. Which team came second?
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Well done.
At least we can be together in the pursuit of one thing, you know?
The winner of the North London Derby sustainability quiz, Bukayo Saka.
Can you put the celebrations in the background? Wait. Play it for me, please.
The club has an incredible setup here at the training ground and they're constantly trying to improve. All the water we drink now, we've changed how that works to reduce the plastic over the last couple of years. We've got incredible vegetable garden as well, where I know we players in the canteen here eat a lot of the food that comes out of there. So the club's definitely doing everything it can and does everything it can on many fronts.
The garden that you started doing yourself during lockdown 1, is that a result of what you'd seen at the club?
When I was injured, when I had my appendix out, I'd go for, just because I couldn't run or anything, I'd go for walks around the training ground. So I always ended up like walking around the training ground, and I'd stop off at the vegetable garden, and then I'd like speak to the gardeners there, and they'd show me what they were growing, and you could eat some stuff there and everything. So I'd have a little pit stop for some food, and that's when I got interested in it, and it started from there. But I try my best to do everything I can. You know, I recycle at home. I'm trying to grow a lot of stuff that I then consume myself. I'm just about to start doing that with some animals as well now, so that should be interesting.
At Dier Towers now, Dier Farm, What have we got? We come out, forget the sun lounger and all that sort of stuff. You've got your vegetables, and then what are we talking? What vegetables have we got? What animals have we got?
Vegetables, it obviously depends on the season. Now going into summer, my knowledge isn't amazing, so I really don't want to disrespect any gardeners out there, but I love strawberries, but they take up quite a lot of space to do. You can do a whole bed and you get like one bowl. So there'll definitely be some strawberries. Lots of different vegetables. I love asparagus, different cabbages, and then animals. Yeah, chickens, pigs, cows. We've got some 2 goats, but they're just more like pets, and a few dogs. But obviously, I'm not eating them.
Oh, this is the weirdest interview ever. Maybe not everyone has got the same sort of time or the same sort of space, but would you encourage other people to go down a similar route?
Yeah, of course. I'm very lucky, to have somewhere that I can do that and have the means to be able to do that, and have, obviously it's not something that I can commit to every day, so I have to have someone that is there and looking after them. For me, it's something I enjoy doing. It's something that's very rewarding. To eat stuff that you grow yourself, there's something that's very nice about it. So if you can do it in whatever way you can, even in the smallest sense, I definitely recommend it, yeah.
Bukayo, firstly, before we get into anything else, there's someone from the academy who wanted to say hello here.
Hello, Bukayo, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Alexi, do you want to tell Bukayo quickly what you've been doing and what the club have been doing?
I'm Alexei Rojas Fedoroshenko, goalkeeper for Arsenal under 15. I've been quite passionate about the topics about sustainability and the environment now for many years, and at Arsenal I've had the opportunity to voice that and use the platform that Arsenal have to get my voice heard. The club, Arsenal, were doing great work in terms of at London Colney and at the Emirates. But Hale End, which is where the academy train, wasn't getting the same attention in terms of how we could improve it and make it more sustainable. And I saw that and I thought we had to do something here. So when I joined the sustainability group last season, which is a group for all the staff from the club, so where we meet every few months and talk about any matters, any issues, anything that we can improve at the club to make it more sustainable, I pitched my ideas that what we could do better at Hale End in terms of just using less single-use plastic and trying to eliminate that completely. Also having recycling bins and not wasting electricity in terms of the floodlights and lights around the building when people weren't there. I think we've made really big improvements in terms of the packaging that's been single-use plastic last season. Now we're using compostable materials, biodegradable materials, and we're not using single-use plastic bottles anymore. Everyone's got their own bottle. The virus sort of helped us with this. Having less people in the building means that less lights are on, less energy is being wasted, being used at the facility.
I know this is almost the wrong way around, but Alexi, if there's any advice you'd want to give Bukayo on changes he can make and maybe ways he can inspire people, is there anything you'd want to say along those lines?
I think as Bukayo, he's got such a big following. A lot of people look up to him. I know I definitely do, and many other players at the academy, and I know many of my friends at school look up to you, is to inspire other people by having good actions, showing people that you're actively working to make the world a better place, make it more sustainable, and then people will follow on with what you're doing because they see you as a big role model.
Yeah, there's one player in our team that does that a lot, is Hector Bellerin. I think last year every time he won a game, he wanted to plant a certain amount of trees, and I thought that was really nice of him, and I wanted to get involved and obviously plant some trees with him. So I think stuff like that I would definitely be interested in doing in the future. Alexi, thank you so much for what you're doing for the club. I think many people may not say this to you, but on behalf of everyone in the change room, I think you're really, representing us in such a good way, and we really appreciate what you're doing for Arsenal, and we know how much work you're putting into this. So yeah, thank you so much.